Imagine this, it's 1999 and you've just opened a heap of sealed Pokemon cards, from booster packs to theme decks and even entire booster boxes. But instead of taking them to school and playing with them during recess, you decided to place all the cards in folders, hiding them away, never to be seen again. Now fast forward 24 years and this collection you had forgotten about is now worth $50,000.
Well, this is a true story of one of our subscribers that messaged us to sell us this exact collection.
And starting with this first folder of many here, we have...
Oh, straight away.
Let's go, look at that, what a start.
We've already got Blaine's Charizard showing up next to Brock's Ninetales.
Erica's Venusaur as well, special mention there.
All right, let's look at Blaine's Charizard.
This looks incredible.
Yeah, the centering's
Wow.
great. How's the back?
Let's have a look at the back. Get them four corners. That is exactly what you want to see
That is
on a Blaine's
nice.
Charizard. I hope every card we get is in that same condition because that was amazing. Surge's Raichu.
Rocket's Mewtwo
Let's
as
go.
well.
Rocket's Zapdos.
Sabrina's Alakazam.
Let's go. Everyone knows I love that card.
Stunning artworks. Gym Challenge is one of my favorite sets,
It is
honestly.
incredible. And I know even the trainers, especially Blaine, can still hold a bit of value. All right, he went to the non-hollows. And I must say, even with the non-hollows, they did so well with these artworks.
Yeah. Probably the best one is that Sabrina's
Wow,
Gengar.
look at that.
It's non-holo, but it's awesome.
So we've got page after page here of the non-hollows.
Yeah.
It looks to be like it's the whole set.
This artwork just takes you back, and all these cards were pulled pack fresh back in the day, and it's just
Straight into sleeves.
awesome to see.
It's just the best case scenario,
for
right?
sure.
And we just have page after page of all the non-hollow multiples. All right, let's get on to the next folder.
Let's do it.
And here we have Neo Discovery.
And extras.
All right, first page, we're starting with an Espeon up top. Look at that card.
Awesome to see.
Let's get this out. Wow, look at the artwork on this.
Now, any Evolution collector is going to love this card because just look at that artwork.
That is incredible. Everyone loves Espeon.
How's the back?
Check it out.
That condition looks nice.
This will definitely be in our next PSA submission.
Yeah, so make sure you subscribe to see that.
Let's even check out this Houndoom here. Look at that, standing his ground.
Beautiful. And the Kabutops, I love that artwork, honestly. Tyranitar.
Let's go.
Look
Wow.
at that. Tyranitar Neo Discovery. I just know for some people, Tyranitar is their favorite Pokemon, and I understand why. So it's not in a sleeve, but it still looks gorgeous.
That's the thing. Back then, we didn't know. We didn't know to put everything in sleeves. So little white nick there, but I think it still might be in that PSA 10 parameter.
Hey, even if it's a PSA 9, that is awesome.
Incredible.
To get.
All right, you got the Yonma at the bottom here.
That in a 10 is actually worth a lot of money.
Steely money.
Because it's very hard to grade.
All right, off to the next page, and look at this.
Nice.
That Houndour. I would have loved that Houndour in the hollow version.
Yeah, and you got the other version of Espeon over here. That's pretty cool.
All right, look at that Umbreon as well, right next to the Tyranitar. Okay, and I'd assume that the rest of these are the rest of the set.
In every awesome collection, you're gonna see the commons and uncommons because how can you go past these artworks?
Here we go, we're back. We've got another few spare hollows. All right,
Nice.
bonus cards there. Included in this purchase is one of the rarest sealed booster boxes.
But the problem is the shipping box it came in was opened by customs, so we have no idea if the sealed box itself has been opened, which would be awful. So we're gonna find out together at the end of this video.
All right, next folder.
Absolute OGs.
This
now.
is what started it all.
Let's see.
Let's see what we're working with here. Okay.
Title page.
Yeah.
Nice.
And
There
there
we
it is.
go.
Okay. The base set just hits different. Well, unfortunately missing the Blastoise, but we've got the Charizard.
Hey, that's the big part that matters.
Exactly
We want
right.
that Charizard.
Look at the Gyarados as well. I just love the artwork of these original base set Pokemon that were released back in 1999. So the Charizard was sleeved, which is always a good sign. Look at that.
Nice.
The card that still to this day everyone desires.
Hack fresh as well. I think this sleeve needs a replacing.
Yeah, let's change this out. This is just incredible. I cannot believe the condition of these to come from a loose set.
We purchased this collection without seeing the back of the cards.
Yes,
You
exactly
shouldn't do
right.
that, but we risked it.
Try at your own risk.
Yeah.
We all know what's here.
More Mewtwo,
Let's go.
Venusaur there. We've got Raichu.
One of my favorites, Poliwrath. Doesn't get much love, but the Pokemon is awesome in my opinion. Got the Ninetales there, and I'm sure most of our subscribers will know the rest of these cards off by heart.
Yep. This is pure nostalgia at this point. A set that many of us started with.
And now we reach Jungle Set. I'm not too sure if this is first edition or unlimited. Bit of luck it's first edition.
And the first thing we see is a Jolteon and a Flareon.
Let's go. All right, look at this.
Love to
this
see
is
that.
incredible. Like you said, these are the sets that started it all.
Yep.
You know, everyone fell in love with Pokemon through these sets.
But tell me how that top row is there.
That is top shelf Scyther, Snorlax, and Vaporeon.
This collection should make a lot of evolution collectors happy, surely.
Look at that. The original Vaporeon.
Look at the holographic pattern.
Check the back.
Nice.
Nice. So probably not a 10 this one, but I know even in a 9 this card still goes very well. So we're going to skip here straight through
Wow.
to Fossil. First edition as well.
Dragonite, Aerodactyl, and even Gengar and Haunter together.
Look at these. You got the Articuno, the legendary bird. Not to mention, I believe on the back we have the other 2 legendary birds.
Zapdos and
Look at
Moltres.
that. Beautiful Raichu there.
And this is first edition as well. Like, how cool is that?
Exactly. This was only released for a limited time. And then here we have the rest of the non-holo sets. Oh, hold on. Here we go.
Ooh, Promos.
All right, did I miss anything? No. Look at that. Look at that Pikachu there. That's incredible. The Dragonite as well. The Entei reverse.
Nice.
All right, now before we get on to the next folder, this collection also came with some sealed theme decks. And if you look here, these once again are the original base set, fossil, and jungle theme decks. Look, including the 2-player starter deck, the one that started it all. And as you can see, it's even got the KB Toys price tag still on it. We've also got Blackout, Bodyguard, the jungle theme decks,
I love this one.
Overgrowth.
Awesome theme decks.
Next folder, we have Gym Heroes and Extras.
Take a
All
look.
right, let's have a go.
Ooh.
Hold on, what do you got on the side here?
What's that?
All right, we have a jumbo card here. I have no idea if this is legit or not for play use.
Not for play use.
So it looks real. Like I said, I've got
What?
no idea what this is.
The
Look at
artwork
that.
is actually awesome. And there's 2 of them.
One each.
One each, yeah.
All right, now look at these holos.
Beautiful.
Starting at the top left, we have Blaine's Moltres. I cannot see any scratches on the surface,
Yeah, it looks okay.
which I know is a big problem with this card. So once again, add this to the PSA grading list. Next page, we have, there it is in the center there, the Sabrina's Gengar.
And we've got Rocket Scyther as well. Can't
Let's
forget that
go.
one.
And we got Rocket's Moltres at the top here. Not as popular or as valuable as Blaine's Moltres, but still deserves some recognition.
Can't believe we have a Sabrina's Gengar. Let's see this one up
Let's
front.
get this out. Look at that.
The holo is just so nice.
Such a popular Pokemon is Gengar.
What's this one in a 10? This has to be very expensive.
I think this is the most valuable card in the set.
Yeah, I'm not surprised.
You've seen this, right? You can see the incredible condition of these.
Once again, we weren't lying. Absolute pack fresh, straight in the folder.
This just doesn't happen. This just does not happen.
And look how thick the rest of this folder is of commons and uncommons.
But hiding in that, we have a few extra holos here.
Nice ones too. Erica's Dragonair, Misty's Seadra. These are nice cards.
And here we have all 4 of the Gym Heroes theme decks.
And all with the price tags.
All right, here we have a monster set in Neo Genesis. Let's get this opened.
No, this is
What
a
a start.
beautiful set right now.
As you can see, it is missing the Lugia, which is a bit unfortunate, but we've still got some awesome cards here, just like is for Alligator.
And if we did get the Lugia, that would have been a lot more expensive.
But we can see through this sleeve here for some massive cards.
Got the Typhlosion there, one of my favorites, and the Slowking.
Slowking.
The artwork is one of my favorite Slowking cards of all time.
All right, nice little Togetic down here too. And the rest, I believe, is some more non-holos. Now here we have one of my favorite sets in Team Rocket and Team Rocket Extras. Let's go.
Beautiful.
Straight away, that Dark Dragonite sticks out. Look at that artwork.
Really want this in a PSA 10.
Look at that. We've had our heart broken before getting a PSA 9. Can we make up for it with this one, getting a 10?
This artwork is just too nice. How's the back?
The backs on all of these cards so far has been incredible.
This is very surprising. Like, genuinely, we did not see the backs of these cards when we purchased it. We trusted that they were pack fresh, and I think it paid off.
Look at the swirl under the tail there.
Nice.
All right, next page. And at the top, we've got Dark Magneton.
Very hard to get in a 10. If you do, it's so much money.
And then we've got Dark Slowbro. Once again, another Team Rocket grunt in the background. So if there's any set that you want to have multiples of the non-holos, it is Team Rocket.
Because you can see the Dark
Look
Charizard
at that.
there. Nice.
The Dark Dragonite is not there a non-holo, unfortunately.
Oh, that's a shame.
Everyone loves Team
Yeah.
Rocket.
And that's the thing with Team Rocket. It's even if you just get the rares and the commons and uncommons, they're just awesome to see.
We got a full page of Charmanders. And that's the thing with vintage binders, that you still get excited to see the non-holos.
Yeah, definitely.
We've also got the 2 Team Rocket theme decks here. Giovanni on the Devastation, Jesse and James on the Trouble. And once again, KB Toys price tags. And here we have the complete base set 2 theme deck art set.
Very colorful. Not only that, we have a complete set of the Gym Challenge theme decks.
This is one of the most popular theme decks out there.
And now we're going to take a look at this sealed sealed booster box. Okay, Mitch, do the honors.
All right, let's get this opened.
I feel like because it's still taped up with the bubble wrap, it should be okay.
It is a good sign.
Yeah. If we saw all this torn apart, then I'd be a bit more worried. Take a
Don't know
look.
if you can tell what it is by now. We have a first edition Neo Revelation booster box.
This booster box artwork is probably one of the best of all the vintage booster boxes. And we might even break this one open. And if you enjoyed this video, be sure to like, subscribe, and comment down below which was your favorite card from this collection.